it's pretty similar. Get these Halloween treats, and you're able to spend them in the shop for stuff. We're gonna go over our favorite Halloween memories because I just have so many of them. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. I know Lightstar loves Halloween also.
I do.
I think we were supposed to
I
go over the
do. I do.
transmogs last week and we totally forgot, but
We
we'll
sure did.
we'll check those out, super quick.
All right. Now,
Um,
now that my audio is working, in fact, do we want to take another stab at this, or what's your feelings?
we can totally take it from the top. No problem.
From the bottom, from the top now. Oh!
Okay. I'll count it down. Are you ready?
Born that way. Born ready.
Okay.
Didn't know that all my MAC addresses were ruined, but here we are.
So 3, 2, 1. Hello, Summoner.
What is this place?
Welcome to another pulse pounding,
Where'd that come from?
lightning inducing, tower ascending episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoners War. I am the Halloween themed Aztec Olmec.
Oh, there he is.
But it wouldn't be a
Spooky.
proper episode if I didn't have the incensed, the hot
Yes.
trot Lightstar 777 with me.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I am incensed. I am angry. I'm hot. It's hot. Buy another
So
couch.
I have a photo up of one of two photos. Well, actually, let me put them in the proper order. Put them in the right order. So I have two photos that are unfortunately the bane. But anyway, besides the reason why Lightstar is hot, we got topics.
We do.
Halloween events going on, which is awesome.
We're going to talk about these transmogs. I swear to God, we're
definitely
going to
talk
do
about
it.
the Halloween transmogs we were supposed to do last week. We totally spaced on it. We're gonna go over our favorite Halloween memories because I love Halloween. I know Lightstar does also. We are gonna talk about the cringiest birthday, I guess, in air quotes, for one of the Genshin characters that I've seen.
Wow.
And
wow.
Lightstar's gonna fuse his totemist on
Maybe.
screen.
Perhaps.
So
Jury's
that
still out.
brings us to the reason why
Jury is
Lightstar
still out.
So
All right.
hot.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. All right, and gals.
Why are you mad, son? Why are you so mad, son?
All right. Let me break it down, and I'm going to break this down thoroughly so that everybody can enjoy this. And
Definitely.
if, Gigi or Evan or Seppi hear this and can pass it along to, hashtag Korea.
Shout out to the devs. Keeping
hashtag
everything
devs,
going.
hashtag art department. Okay, so here's the gist of it, and here's why I'm angry, okay? So Aztec asks me, oh, am I getting ready for the totemist? Because I was like, oh, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. What do I need? And then he shows me what's up on the screen right now, which this is a screenshot that I took from the events page that I'm pretty sure, and I will just go to make doubly sure here, is still the exact same one that it was, right? New monster update, was that it? I don't know. I need to find this one, but
it's already up.
Well, I know. I just want to make sure that they haven't changed it since then, that they're getting around me or something.
Okay.
But suffice to say, the whole thing comes from the fact that they put down, and you can see, if anybody is watching this, you can see they put that you needed Melia, Emma, Verd, and Bernard, and they needed to be 5-star each. Now, I burned however many it took of my 4-star, beautiful, wonderful, very useful, could have used them on something else. Could have used them on something else. Rainbowmon, so that I could get all of those things to, you know, to the max star. So imagine my surprise when I came to ye old Fusion Hexagram when they were released, and I noticed that upon clicking on the button here, that in fact they only need the 4 stars for each and every
Yeah.
one of them.
They only need the 4 stars to.
So
to
go ahead,
fuse.
pull up that other picture that I took so we can
No
all
problem.
enjoy. Can all
So this
enjoy.
is the aftermath. Like
So
Dr. Dre.
so now I'm debating, do I actually do it? Like, I still have other dryads I could use, but I don't have another Verd, so I'd have to wait and do that.
Right.
So do I just waste all these resources, everything I did and spent all those 4 stars for nothing? Mind you, for nothing. It was a waste. A
Totally.
complete
Yeah,
and
totally.
utter
Honestly, we haven't
contemptible
fused units
waste of my
in a
time.
while. In a while.
Waste.
We haven't fused. Wait, the last fusion unit was probably the Fire Lightning Emperor.
Yes.
Gallagher. So
Gallagher.
everybody take a page from Lightstar's book. You only
And
need to
don't
be 4
believe
stars.
any announce. No, but that's not true. Some of them, I swear. Nope. Maybe I was wrong. I could have swore like there was always like the one on the right was like a different star level, but there again, I simply was going off of the picture that they
Yes, which
had
you
on their
5
announcement, which I see is now
True.
mysteriously gone from the game.
Magic.
Jerks.
Magic. But you were sharp enough to take the screenshot, so you know why, why the why. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you only need 4 stars. I think I have to fuse 1 Wind Dryad, and then I'll be finished with it. But dude, you went through like, you overpaid, so you might as well fuse her. You might as well fuse her, enjoy her. I hear she's pretty cool. You might as well just fuse her for the show. You know what I mean? For the fans. For Rashi. Do it for Rashi Boshi. Do it for...
I do it all for you, Rashi Boshi.
Do it for... Hit the button. Fuse her. It'll be awesome. You know what I mean? And remember, kids.
Oh, he says they do need to be 5-star max leveled. See?
Oh,
That's why
really?
Rashi Boshi is a good friend. See, he talked
Go.
me right off of that ledge, you see?
Talked him right... See? Look at that.
Okay.
So now, you have no reason not to fuse her.
No reason at all.
Fusion. 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 Fusion.
Are you okay? Did you just have a seizure?
No, I'm just waiting for you. Well, you know what? I will if you do not fuse her within the next... Fusion. Hit the button.
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear what the end of the sentence is for what will happen. See, Rashi Boshi, thank you. It's wow. Okay. I could have swore that they always had to be that. I'm glad I didn't waste anything.
Hit it. Hit the button.
I'm getting there.
Hit the button. Fuse the totemist. Is it totemist or totemist? I don't care.
I got to make sure I use the right.
I'm the last person that you should ask for pronunciations. Valkyria.
I guess I do have 2 more Verthows anyways. Plenty of griffins. Plenty of griffins in the sea. All right.
Hit the button.
There it is. Fusion Hex
There we
doing
go.
some work.
Fusion. Ha! Look at that.
God, I love.
So if you don't watch Dragon Ball,
Z.
then you do not get that stupid reference. But anyway,
Not stupid.
See,
Glorious reference. Glorious
shout out to
reference.
you, Rashi Boshi. You are the GOAT as usual, talking my boy off the ledge, just like the negotiator, just like Samuel L. Jackson.
We all know I'm always on the ledge. Come on.
Oh man, Comedy Central.
Thank you,
Good time.
Rashiboshi. Thank you. You are a kind and dear soul. I appreciate you very much. All right, switch back to your gameplay.
I just did. Back to
Usable in
gameplay.
solo R5, as well
You
as
wanna
Siege, Guild Battles, and RTA. All right. Attack the enemy target, recovers the HP of an ally with the lowest HP ratio by 15%. All right, with 25%, 30% when fully upgraded. Okay, okay. Immunity on
excellent.
allies on a 3-turn turnaround. Remove harmful effect of all allies. Increase HP by 30. Increase attack bar for 2 turns. Stacks 1 totem whenever you're attacked by a target during the enemy's turn, or use skill during your turn. Becomes able to use a grassland tribe totem when you stack 3, and recovers the HP of all allies by 20%. Increases the attack bar for 2 turns. Grants immunity for 1 turn when you use the skill. Oh, all right. So, very good support unit.
Absolutely. So, Leo and Danny, who is also my wife, was lucky enough to pull the fire totemist a couple days ago. Nora, looks like. Um,
Nora, N-O-R-A,
and
Nora.
she
Are you
looked.
going to put your
Um,
gameplay back on? I'm still seeing the
oh,
picture.
oh yeah. Let us do that.
Let us do that. Indeed. Eula. Why Eula?
Oh, do you want to talk about that
Eula.
next?
No,
And
no,
how?
I'm just singing the Eula song while we wait. You don't like the Eula song?
What is the Eula song? Oh, the one you were singing, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was singing it, based on the song Lola. No?
Oh, okay.
Okay. There we go. This hour of smooth jazz is sponsored by NP Aztec Lightstar. Yeah, I see she does have pretty quick turnaround on her abilities, so nice.
See,
Ah, Shihao, look at your boys there. That's beautiful.
see. Sometimes I remember how to do stuff. Sometimes.
Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't.
So anyway, next topic. Let's talk about some of these Halloween
Wait,
themed
were you going to
skins.
talk about Nora, like what she does and
Oh,
all?
yeah, sure. I can multitask or do one thing at once. But yeah, let's talk Nora just because she was pulled recently. Let's see. Nora, so she has, well, let's see. S1, total magic, attacks the enemy target and recovers the HP of an ally with the lowest HP ratio by 15%. Her
Nice.
S2 attacks all enemies, removes all beneficial effects granted on them, and disturbs their recovery. Oh, wow. With a
Nice.
50% chance. Very good. Her passive inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns when you attack the enemy on your turn, and inflict continuous damage to the enemy target for 2 turns when you're attacked by a target during the enemy's turn. So she
So,
strips, she dots.
dots 4 days.
This is great. And the volcanic tribe totem stats 1 totem whenever you're attacked by a target during the enemy's turn, or use a skill during the turn. Becomes able to use the volcanic tribe totem skill when you stack 3 totems. Attacks all enemies to remove 1 beneficial effect each and decrease the HP by 5% per harmful effect granted when you use the skill. Up to 10% apply to the boss. So
That's decent.
wow. So yeah, absolutely decent. So we got
Oh,
Nora, we have Aaliyah, of course, the water totemist. Riley, who you just fused, Ella, and Maya. Excellent.
well,
Excellent,
I really
excellent.
like the purple on Maya, the last one.
Yeah,
I mean,
very
that's
cool.
just very cool looking.
And
I
I
enjoy
have to
that.
say, I'm just gonna say it. I
Say it.
mean, all of these units have a very Aztec themed or Mayan themed or like, just saying, just putting it out there. Just, if that's a shout out, come to us. I appreciate it. Please, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I wonder if he means thank you.
Oh man, what do we want to talk next?
No, we're doing
Transmogs
the
or
transmog before we forget. So
we
I've got
will,
it
we
pulled
will
it up.
definitely forget.
I've got it
Oh,
pulled
nice,
up. Look at me go. So,
excellent.
and I think this was the same with the Halloween one, the one year that we were talking about, where it had Vertihile with the candy bucket.
Right.
It had the Ifrit sitting on the half moon, which was really cool, and the baby chimeras, which was pretty amazing. This one,
Yeah,
it is. I gotta admit, I'll probably get it because I have two out of the three, and
yeah.
maybe by getting them all, it'll be like the Chimera where I will summon a Beast Monk eventually.
Mm,
But I like
exactly.
the Jason from the
Oh yeah,
Friday
this is
or
totally my favorite worst.
from the what was it, he was
The
the
Friday
Friday the
13th.
13th. Yeah, I was
Yep.
right.
Mhm.
I was confused because the Texas Chainsaw Massacre chainsaw with that. Oh, he's
Yeah.
got a weird creepy bunny thing. I didn't know that. That's
Oh
funny.
yeah. I mean, this
Um,
design is awesome.
and then you have the Halloween Paladin, which is pretty dope. I like the 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 kids cosplay with the big oversized helmet and the wooden shield.
Absolutely.
And of course
Super cool.
the best one, the kind of nod to Lucian Halloween Beast Monk, which I think is just epically cool. Like that one, I mean, just every bit of it, like I think just looks adorable. So
Yeah. All three of them are awesome. I'm really tempted since I have all three units, I'm really tempted to get all of them and get that but I don't know. I'm but by a design standpoint, they all look great. I mean, of course, I'm partial to the Friday the 13th one because not only is that my favorite horror franchise, but I'm born on Friday the 13th also. So,
what
gotta love it.
spooky
Yeah, it's
listeners,
all
all
spooktacular
Aztec all the time.
all the time. But yeah, man, awesome. I like these. I kind of like the whole like chibi kind of
Uh,
vibe they're going
me
for
too.
these Halloween
Me
things. Not trying to make them over scary, but make them kind of like trick or treaters, like
right.
so
So
awesome.
Rashi Boshi just brought up that the demon transmog is pretty sweet, both by looks and in action, and wishes the demons were better overall. I agree. However, I also disagree only in one context, which is, and I don't know if I actually have him in my primary here. No, I do not. Which would be Mephisto,
Yeah.
the wind demon, and I'm going to say it this way because wow, I really tucked everything of worth away. So, Mephisto, and again, I have not built him up well enough, but still, even when I know that I stole a rune from him, I will still put him on a revive heavy team if I'm
Right.
fighting them because he still does pretty decent damage. He like with a side healer, like if I put him with like my water archangel, like they can pretty much just go to town on people and I'll wear them down eventually. And like you can get rid of the annoying mechanic of, Samantha and a Vanessa team
Right.
and, like so many revive heavy comps out there. And I think Mephisto just gives like is probably my favorite of the demons, so he would be like the only one I would even say like I absolutely would 100% use 100p. 100p. I said it. I regret nothing. 100p.
Hey, so
What do you
You did the
think though
transmog.
about the
Uh,
demons?
I don't know. I honestly like the fire demon's the only one that do I have both? I think I have both.
No, you
I
have the
think I
fire
have
one. I know you do.
I think I have the wind one also, but I'm not 100% on that. But regardless, the fire one's the only one that I have used that I have like, actually built and, put stuff on and such like that. But I think it's pretty cool. You know, um you put him on a dot team and he's all right. He's okay. But are they demons like in the literal sense? Are there other units that outclass them? Yeah, I mean, still, like, Rika's the best daughter in the game, like, period. You know, so do I really like get nervous when I see demons on another team? Not 100%, but I should because they're demons. They should have that oomph
But
that Rashi Boshi was talking about.
but you see, like here's the thing: if you had the right team comp with something like Mephisto, it's it's going to be a pretty hard to beat team because if you have something like Jean to distract, you won't be
Right.
able to kill Mephisto first. So even though he's a little bit squishy, you could protect him in ways. You could have him with like a water pioneer, like, doing shields and immunity nonstop. And you're going to make it very hard to kill him. So I mean, again, I think in a lot of scenarios, like and again, I don't have I don't have the fire one, but just reading over his kit there, yeah, I mean, I can see a lot of advantage to him, but I mean, for me, it really is just the fact that I can throw Mephisto into a team and just watch like, all types of things that normally respawn and make your life horrible when you're fighting them because like you have to kill them like twice at least. I mean, I've had like teams that were
Pernas and
like
such like that.
right,
Pernas, Samantha,
like
all these revive
and I,
units
I
with
wish
the
I had actually taken a picture of it, but there was a team the other day that I think it was like Molly and three characters that either res themselves or res others. Like it was like
right.
the Wind Archangel, the it was like Samantha, and then it was like Perna. So it was like every single time one of them died, like somebody would res them or they would res themselves, and by the time
Right.
I could kill them again, the other one was resing them again. Like, so it was
Gotcha.
just insane. Like it was just so hard because like no matter how much damage I was doing, like I had to kill them like 20 or 30 times to even have a chance.
I
And
need it that many times.
I mean, pretty sure. Pretty sure. I actually
That's
think
wicked.
at one point I was so angry I just hit auto and I wanted to see if my team could do it. And I recall it taking well over 15 minutes after I hit auto. And it was just that they
What?
slowly wore me down because like my monsters just couldn't do enough damage and I ended up
Gotcha.
losing to. I should have saved that video, but it was so anger inducing I may have.
No, don't save that one. Don't save the ones that set you off.
Don't speak,
Um, we
you'll
oh
not forget.
we got we got Genshin news.
Do it.
One of the fictional characters had a birthday recently, Eula. The only reason I know that is because I main Eula.
End user licensing agreement.
Yeah, she's great. Awesome.
I wish I had her.
Cryo DPS. Funny enough, I got her, I think, in May, like right around my birthday. So I was super happy about that. But regardless,
Mm.
all these fictional Genshin characters have birthdays, and Hoyo usually, tweets out, happy birthday with some exclusive art or something like that.
Yes, they give more prizes for each of their birthdays than for the 1 year anniversary. Just saying.
What I didn't It was so odd but this one particular character's birthday was actually trending on Twitter. There was so much love for this character, which was great. There was also a lot of really weird and cringy hate for a JPEG
Mm.
or for, for a fictional character, which was super odd to me, but whatever. But yeah, like all I can say is go outside and touch some grass. There was a lot of like very, you know, shout outs and stuff like that. But I saw a lot of like very like I saw like poetry and like whole like setups dedicated to Eula. And I mean the Genshin
Well,
fandom is strong, but it is scary.
well,
Let's just put it that way.
you
Everyone
know,
go outside.
it's like I
Mm,
always said back in the day. You know, being in love with an anime character was like trying to find the end of a circle.
yeah, it's that simple. Go out and touch some grass, people. Interact with other human beings. It's fun. It's really not that bad. It really isn't.
Are you sure about that?
But, I know everyone has their,
Do you
you
have
know,
some charts or statistics to prove your point, or
no,
no?
go out and touch some grass. It's have
Touch
a
some
good
grass.
balance between your virtual life and your gaming life and your actual like outside human life with people. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna repeat any of the
That's a
stranger
ringing endorsement
cringy
for
things.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, right.
You know, while I bring that up to myself, I'll self serve my that segue. You know the biggest problem from my point of view with those games, and I know
Right.
exactly why it is that way.
What's up?
All of these the inventory management. I
Of
despise
for
Pokemon
Pokemon or
Go.
for Genshin? Okay, for Pokemon.
Pokemon
Got it.
Go, really any game. I hate the inventory management. I hated it in
All right.
Destiny. I hate it in because here's the thing.
Okay.
You want to encourage me, right? To walk around and go find Poke Stops and go and like give it a spin and see if you played Pokemon Go, you know what that spin was.
I haven't. I actually did play it at launch, so
Right.
I've
So
also
yeah, all the Poke Stops, right?
right,
And like you're encouraging me to like go walk 20 miles to hatch an egg and all of that, right? And
right.
it's wonderful. It's great. It is a good time had by all, right? But you're also sitting there, right? And it's like, oh, well, now instead of playing the game, now you have to go spend 10 minutes just sorting out your inventory and trying to decide if those like 90 items we let you keep, like which one of them's you need because maybe a month down the road you're going to get a Pokemon where you wish you had all those 90 items back, but you had to get rid of them because you couldn't actually give a spin to a Pokestop because your inventory was full. And I get it. It's a gem sink because they want you to like spend currency to get their like expansion slots for their thing, right? I
Right.
get it. I understand that on a fundamental level. However, I also hate it.
Excellent.
Rashiboshi's
That's
like, if you played Pokemon Go at launch, was that really playing? Crash, crash, crash. Servers down. Cannot connect.
I'll tell. Can I tell you a really funny Pokemon Go story, really really fast?
Please do.
I knew this is why I stopped playing. This is when I knew I had an issue. Um, my wife and I are driving back from Long Island after seeing my aunt. I'm pretty sure it's like it was like either like Christmas or New Year's or whatever.
You pulled
And
off the road because you saw a Pokemon.
all so close. I was on a bridge. I was on the Pulaski Skyway, and I was like, "Oh, there's a water Pokemon in the middle of the sea. Could you like?" And my wife just looked at me, and was like, "No, we're not stopping, so you can get a Pokemon on a bridge." And I was like, "You know what? I gotta delete this game. I gotta
See,
get rid."
seeing for me, it was after 1 week of being capped on my inventory and
Yeah,
spending 10 minutes emptying it just so I could spin a couple Pokestops to run out of space again a day or
right,
two later. That kills the game for me. I don't want to spend time in inventory management. I get it. I get why you do it because it's a paywall of enjoyment and you're hoping I will spend my hard-earned cash to expand
right.
my inventory, but I used my hard-earned fingers to delete your app. So, who's laughing now?
Hard-earned
And
fingers. You
and
had
that
to work for those
and
fingers.
now I just play Pokemon Unite for $3 and free cents. So,
And Genshin for
Oh, I mean, I can no longer say for $3 and free cents because we all
Oh no,
know I spent money
we are
for
low spenders. We're
something that
you know
was something I wanted very much in
yeah.
the game. So,
I mean, I feel there's nothing wrong with being a low spender in a gotcha game because you can regulate, you can grind what you want, and you can spend what you want. I think being a low spender
mm-hmm.
is the safest bet. A Welcome Moon is like $5 a month, which is fine. I have no problem at all. I'm totally not free to play in Genshin, and if you are, that's awesome. If you're not, that's awesome too. As long as you're having a good time and you keep your spending in check, and you have like if you can budget for any gacha, Genshin, Summoners War, or whatever, and it's not like hurting you financially, spend what you can afford. You know what I mean? But I don't see any problem with, spending buying a pack of crystals or a transmog or a Welcome Moon or whatever, as long as it's not like damaging to as long as you have food in your stomach and rent taken care of and such like that, as
Rashiboshi
long as
is
it's not
us.
becoming a problem, then you're good.
Rashiboshi, I'm free to play in Summoners War today. Yep,
Today,
didn't spend any more today. God bless you, sir. You speak for the people. You speak
speak
for
for
the
the
people.
peeps. Absolutely.
No, I'm the same way. It is very ironic. Like I honestly don't remember what I spent money in last in Summoners War. I want to say it was probably the 7 year scrolls. Like
Yeah, it's
I
been
think
months
I
since
think
I spent
nope.
anything.
I know exactly what it was.
What's up?
I spent the obligatory amount I had to send you some buddy scrolls just so that we could have
Right.
some. That was the last time I spent anything in
Got
Summoners
you.
War.
Yeah, it's been a long time that and honestly, it's not like we bought the the 5 star, because recently I think they had a 5 star, but like I don't need 5 stars. I need runes of anything.
And
So if anything, if I am going to start spending money, it's going to be on rune packs. But
well, and
it's
see,
been months since I spent
and
anything on
you
something.
bought a rune pack, I've bought a rune pack, but you
Right.
know how I feel about rune packs is kind of like how I feel about rune farming. You can give me 6 star legendary runes and they can still be crappy
100%.
and like I mean, I think even out of the pack you got that was like 6 and the same thing was what happened to me. Either 2 or 3 of the runes were flat stats that were not
Yeah.
ideal for it. And I'm like,
And
do I really want to spend like $70 on 6
exactly.
runes and be pissed off by 2 or 4 of them?
And to that point, any runes you get in the wish, whatever, should be legendary runes.
Well, I'm sorry. We all know that if you get a triple S on anything, you should not see a white, a blue, a green
Right.
rune, period. But yet, what do I see every time I'm farming?
Yeah, I
Yep,
mean, but you know
yep.
I don't even want to know the rates for the wish, but I mean, we get a wish every day, and if we get one rune out of like 7 or 8 months, it should be an awesome rune. Just like, you actually have a chance to get L&D units when you're wishing. And of course, super low rate, but it's happened. Lightstar got his first L&D from the wishes. But man, if you get a rune, it shouldn't be a blue flat 2 slot, something useless. I mean, with the ridiculous rates on these wishes. I don't know. Anyway, enough of that.
Rashi Boshi, I see what you get, and you know what? I don't. So Rashi gets the Toa rewards doubler, and you know what?
Okay. Smart.
I honestly don't think that's that bad of an investment because, you get 2 legendary, 2 light and dark, 2 5 stars, you get all of that and it's like $40. So, I mean, it's really not too terrible in my humble opinion. I don't really see the problem in it. Oh, hey, I see you're doing what I was gonna talk about in terms of summoning. I think we've prattled on enough that we won't get a chance to do 2v2 unless you want to just hit one round just for funsies.
Let's do it. Why not?
Yeah, no, but I don't want to actually see the rates on the wishes, Rashiboshi. Nobody does. Nobody. Okay. Yes. So I've looked at this before. 1.6 for Rainbow or King Angelmon. I do resent the fact that the Rainbow Mon can be a 4-star Rainbow Mon because when I hit it, that was what I got, which I think is a Dilweedish move. 1.5 for 150,000 man. Monster 0.5. Out of the Rainbow Mon, it's a 0.32% chance that you'll get a 5-star, 0.72% you'll get a 4-star, and 0.56 you could get a 3-star Rainbow Mon because that is how much they hate us. Runes, you have a 0.06% chance in the wish to get a 6-star legend rune. 0.06.
Freakish.
0.01% in the wish that you'll get a default 5-star. Now, that means I had the luck of whatever the percentage of a light and dark monster was, plus 0.01% to get my Sylvia from a wish, which is what happened.
That's some good luck there.
Indeed.
That's some light star luck.
Right. But yeah, let's have one round and then we can do our summoning. But while we are doing this, what is your favorite Halloween memory?
Oh man. I got a couple. I dressed up one year as Urkel, which went over really well. Um,
Did you do that?
yeah, I totally did. Um, what else? Oh, I remember my sister bought a costume, but didn't want the mask, and it was like a kind of like a metal kind of Doctor Doom kind of mask. So, I got to go as Doctor Doom, like a 7-year-old Doctor, and I got so much respect for that. It was cool. Um, yeah, man. I don't know. I have a ton. Like, I mean, my mom was really big with Halloween. She like would buy candy. She would decorate. She really liked Halloween a a whole lot. So it was always like a good time in my place.
Nice.
How about you, bud?
Um, hmm. I mean, so many really, but I would say one of the better ones would be. See where my other thing I'm looking for is. There it is. I would say after my wife and I got married, I got to spend Halloween in Ireland, where
Oh,
their version is lighting huge bonfires, which was very fascinating to me.
oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
Sounds kind of cool.
twas cool. Twas cool. Racky Fee. Okay. I'm not too worried about the one team. The other team's probably going to murder us within seconds, right?
No, let's hope not.
Let's see. Hmm. Where's my Carcano? Carcano, there you are. All right. God willing, the Lifeline doesn't have a good team. Okay, you know what? I like our chances against the Lifeline. I really do. God, I don't envy you figuring out who to ban on that top right team there.
I have. I'm thinking White Werewolf, just because I know he can heal and yeah.
It
I don't
really
know.
depends on what this last pick turns up, right?
Oh, jeez.
No, you're right.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. That speed lead, though, on the Dark Bison is problematic. right? Doesn't he have a
I am not sure. Um,
hold on, I
yeah,
can
let's do that.
yeah, he
I will.
increases by 24%, so
So what should I pick for my leader skill?
I'm doing
Let's talk
attack
about it.
50% with water attack, so which will mean nothing considering they got banned my only water guy, so
Oh, I'm doing resistance, so we're all good.
you know what? This ought to be interesting, folks. A Elshir, Rika, and a Beth on the one team for our enemies. Yeah, he's right. We probably should have gotten rid of the Rika because of the immunity, but here we are making poor decisions. Um, and then a wind. Oh yeah, they're just melting my team. Okay, well, I'm gonna try and help you with your team over there. So there you go. Good luck. Me and my one person over here. You know what, Rashi Boshi? We didn't even get to the Rika. I mean, Rika didn't even have to mess with me. I mean, that's the real sad part. Big sad. That's so sweet. You remembered.
Sometimes I do stuff.
It's okay. We're only prolonging my death. I mean, it's fine. I always wonder if there's a way to tell if they know each other when you're doing 2v2s. Nice. Look at you silencing the Rika before she could dot you to death.
Yeah,
And using
sometimes.
and using a lapis. I mean, that is, I must admit, didn't respect it. 2v2 is a lot of fun, Rashiboshi. I hope we get a chance to do it a little bit more often. Um Being Aztec's schedule kind of got changed somewhat recently. We have to do things a little bit later, so my time is a little bit more constrained, but you know. But we'll get there. We'll figure it all out. Figure it out like.
Figure it out. Jeez, stunned again. Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah. I imagine they have a lot of people on despair there. Hey,
Oof.
look, I get to move. I'm just going to impotently try to hit that one person. Look at me go.
Excellent.
Yep, it is a massacre, isn't it? Oh, wow, look, I lived. I'm making them waste one more turn to kill me. You know what? And I'm happy for that, Rashiboshi. I love that you get to hang out with us during the streams anymore. It is
100%.
tre fun. Also, you talk me down off ledges, so it's very kind of you. So while we are losing this here at the end, I will just say that I am thinking about using my exclusive summoning stones
Now we're
today.
talking.
Only because I kind of looked at what's coming down the pipeline the next several weeks, and I'm starting to think that there's not going to be a time when I luck into having 3 5 stars that I actually don't have all matched up. So, so part of me just thinks that I should probably just accept my fate and, you know what I mean?
I hear you. Looks like it's about time for summon o'clock. Summon, 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 summon.
Truth.
I got about 15 mysticals that I can part with. And so 15 plus. Okay, yeah, I got
See,
space.
see,
Excellent.
I want the Beast Monk because if I get that, it's a done deal. I will get the,
I'm definitely waiting for next week. I have dragons and such next week, so
Rashiboshi, I am gunning for the Beast Monk this week and the Dragon next week.
Do
But
it.
but other than that, it would be the Archangel in 2 weeks, and then I have everything in the 3 week one. So really, I have just as much interest in any of the next 3 weeks. So because this one has the transmog, which would make me feel justified in
Yeah.
in buying the pack, that's why they are going for up for tribute. So I don't know. I have 1157, so I don't even know what is that like. 200. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to summon a.
Well, I'm gonna count it down. You ready, bud?
Yeah, Reshi doesn't want me to waste them. He wants me to save them for Jameer. I need a judgment call here.
I would do no more than 4 or 5, and then, of course, the rest for Jameer.
Hmm. Well, if I'm going to save any for Jameer, I may as well save them all. Okay, I will. I will take the group's thoughts into consideration. All right, here I am on my mystical scrolls with the button that will get me no new monsters.
3, 2, 1, and summon, summon.
Hey, look at you
Lightning
got
right off the
lightning
bat.
instantly.
Right off the bat. And of course, I get a fire joker.
Hey, I got a fire Taoist. Should I just put him in the dumpster now, or
No,
you think
feed them
wait?
to your dark towers.
Hey, look,
that you
I got
love so
I
much.
got some lightning and got a kung fu girl. Look at me go.
I love that quote from Rashiboshi. So I'm free to play today.
Free to play today. Yeah, I like there are some games that never got a dime out of me, but I really enjoyed them, but I could see that they were going to piss me off. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, for example.
Oh, will we? We cannot talk about that anymore.
Sure we could.
We have definitely ran that down.
Nah,
Into,
there's always more. There's always more to be said. I'm gonna do
I'm down to
my one big scroll at the end here. So how many more do you have?
4.
All
Well,
right.
3.
No, 2. No, 1.
And that's it. So that fire joker was my. Oh no, one more.
All right, I've used my big scroll, and I got Galleon. The
Eh.
nerve, the nerve, the nerve of this game. How dare they? What an insult!
They know. They're listening. Yo, I'm telling you, ComTours watches the show. I'm convinced.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how they have Aztec themed monsters all of a sudden. They gave you a galleon out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm up
Someone's
to
watching.
40 L&D scrolls because 3 a month. Well, no, more than
Waiting for
that
the
because like the 2 from the
2 from TOA.
Yes, I am so excited, Rashiboshi, to have yet another galleon to crowd my storage defense force. I am beside myself with happiness.
Can't tell.
Yes,
Holy
I have 40 light and dark, and getting 5 a month. I should theoretically have. Let's see. November, December, January, February, March. So 6. So 6 times 5, 30. So I should, when it's all said and done, have about 70 light and dark scrolls by my birthday to summon with. So,
smells like another light and dark to me.
we pray because the ratio is not in my favor because 70 wouldn't even be half of what I need.
A
But
150. Yeah, that's true.
here we are.
True. Who
I'm
is shouting out this week?
shouting out that man right over there in the chat, Rashi Boshi. Shouting out anybody else who's watching.
Yo,
Shouting out all the Discorderlies.
I have to shout out Ferentis. Ferentis is a wood carver, apparently,
What the
and
heck?
made a totemist like totem. Like, it's on our Discord. Go check it out. Ferentis is. Oh, and huge shout out to my great friend. Um, Dave. Dave, what? We've been friends since I was about 16 or 17. He runs Clear and Now up in Massachusetts, which is a holistic and wellness facility. He's awesome. I had a nice long chat with him.
Is this the
And like
Dave I know?
yes, 100 you met Dave. 100%.
I love Dave.
Absolutely. You met yo, shout out to him. We had such a good chat. Like the people that you know from like your teenage years and your, keep those people close because, big shout out to you, Dave. I'm glad everything is going pretty well for you.
I still remember and enjoy our random rap impromptu just to the beat in the car. That was great.
Yes.
Good times.
And
We had a round. It was good.
Dave showed me how to play Tony Hawk. I mean, among all the other things that I learned from this.
I mean, I didn't teach you. I just whooped you at Madden. That was my gift to you. Was the mean streets.
We were not
streets.
even bringing up Madden.
I needed to.
Anyway, that wraps it up for this particular episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoners War. Soon to be A Monster Rancher's Guide to Madden. Monster Rancher's Guide to Star Wars Galaxies.
But to think that we would talk about another game?
New episodes every Saturday on the podcast. Wednesday nights we stream Lightstar 777 Gaming. We stream MRGTSW on YouTube. Reach out to us at mrgtsw at Gmail. MRGTSW on Reddit. MRGTSW on Facebook. MRGTSW on Instagram. MRGTSW on... I'm missing something. Anyway.
Did you do Ant Rancher's Guide?
At Rancher's Guide on Twitter.
See? That's what I'm here for. Just to be,
a
support structure.
Just to be a support. At Rancher's Guide on Twitter. And of course, our Discord, Monster Rancher's Guide to the Universe, where we talk about the universe and Valkyrages. And you can see Forentis's awesome totem sculpture. That's the only reason I would join a Discord, is to see a wood sculpture of a totem.
That's the only reason?
That's it. That's all I need.
Cool.
Everyone, have a great weekend. Happy Halloween to everybody. Have a great, safe one. I'm going to get my fog machine going. I'm going to get my Halloween lights and like the little like sound effect things going. It's going to scare some kids. Gonna scare some kids. Yeah. Everyone have a great, safe, happy Halloween. Live long and prosper.
Hobble Halloween, everybody.
Hobble Halloween. Hobble.
Live long and